So when did you move from Chicago to LA?
I moved here in the beginning of '98.
98. So when did you work on Space Ghost?
That was in 19... Oh, I think it was 1995.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
so
like...
that was, you went down to Atlanta for a little bit.
Yeah, I'd done this, I think when I met you,
Yeah.
I was working for MTV. I had worked for MTV doing this interactive video game called Club Dead.
Yeah. Yeah,
And-
because we met in the late 90s, I
Yeah.
think, like mid to late 90s.
Yeah, I met you around the same time I met Eric Calderon.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I art directed and edited and storyboarded this interactive movie for MTV because they hired me because of what they saw from Mad Science.
Yeah, gotcha.
So that was I think it was in 90, yeah, that was also in 95.
Yeah.
The person that was directing the Club Dead movie was going out to Atlanta, and he suggested me as an editor for Space Ghost because the people at Atlanta were all burned out, and he's like, I know a crazy weirdo who can do a good job editing this. And I learned how to edit because my friend Ivan DeWolf bought an Avid. He bought one of the first 100 Avids in 1993.
Wow.
And that's how I learned how to actually
lucky.
edit. Yeah. I was like,
I'm using the thing. I'm using it.
oh.
Nice.
I might have to swap out in a second.
Yeah, I remember the first thing that I saw of yours that I was aware of you. I remember being like tertiarily aware of Club Dead, but I didn't know you or I didn't make that connection at the time. But the first thing I saw was Flack Crisp, which I thought was fucking hilarious. Remember, somebody, it was like circulating around the office when I was on MTV, and they're like, yo, check this weird shit out.
Yeah.
That was great. You want to talk a little bit about Flack
Sure.
Crisp?
Flat Crisp is a thing I did. It stars Nick Offerman, and I made 15 episodes. They were like interstitials, and I've never done anything with them since, but I told Nick, I was like, hey man, YouTube is aware.
Yeah.
Flat Crisp, maybe I'll have to pop him on, and he was like, do it, man. He's gonna put the outfit on, maybe, do do something. So
Nice.
yeah, it was really fun. It was like a weird, like serialized adventure starring this guy that Nick played called Flat Crisp, and it was called Flat Crisp Total Action.
That's right. Yeah.
And it was it would begin with him like strapped to a rocket, and he's like, I must get off this rocket. If I twist my body at the appropriate angle, I can, there, I've done it. And then he's like flying off the rocket, lands, and all of a sudden he's absorbed by a weird cube and taken into some underground layer by a supervillain. And he's like, now I have you, Flat Crisp, to be continued. So every episode was like, he's stuck in some weird thing, escapes, and then gets recaptured.
Dude, that's a lot like the 60s Batmans. At least
yeah.
the first part,
I'm sure.
It's like,
it was
what's
like,
he going to do? Oh, you find out in the second one he coated his stomach with buttermilk.
That's
so
right.
It don't matter.
That's right. Yeah. It was like more of an ode to those kinds of Flash Gordon, serialized, Will he escape? Tune in next week. And then he escaped.
He'll escape.
Yeah. Oh, you better believe he escapes.